Hola a todos, acá hay Café, bienvenidos a un nuevo video. En el día vamos a continuar con nuestro con nuestro Undisputed, o sea, seguir, vamos a subir de peso a 81.6, luego vamos a bajarlos y vamos con la siguiente pelea. No hemos subido de media y eso que hemos ganado peleas y hemos mejorado al equipo. La entrenadora ya la hemos mejorado. Tenemos ya dos rangos B y un C. Y aún así no subimos de media ni nada. No sé si estoy haciendo algo mal. Pero bueno, vamos a buscar pelea. Nah, le falta adiestramiento y menos mal porque tienen demasiada media los que vienen. Vamos a subir la agudeza. Estoy. A ver qué sale ahora. Están saliendo muchísima media. Yo no sé cómo subir la media, la verdad. ¿Me aceptan? Debería jugármela más. Ya tenemos gimnasio, ¿eh? Me dan 8 de entrenamiento. No puede ser. Menos mal. Increíble. En el último tener una lesión, increíble. Vamos allá. Combate. Llevamos bien de todo. A ver qué tal nos va.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Fists of Fire, and they will have a power advantage here. And they'll be facing the Meteor. And you can see they will have a speed advantage. They'll be fighting in the middleweight division.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get...
Bien, señor.
First up, we have
This bout,
how will these two fight? You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other.
Bien, buen job.
Do you believe what we're seeing?
¿Ah?
Catch and shoot.
Bien. ¿Ah?
That left hook misses.
Bien, buen puño ahí al cuerpo.
They are giving us a high-tempo show.
Alcanzó a proteger del upper. Pero
Those
porque
counterpunches have to hurt.
porque le entran a mi luchador los jabs y luego él.
Well, this fighter loves throwing
Bien.
hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The straight right just misses.
Pero porque no dio el golpe al cuerpo como le había dicho. Ya empezamos. Recupero. Bien. Le había hecho el cuerpo, pero bueno.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Just misses with that jab. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful
Bien.
that he doesn't run out of gas. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Le dio bastantes golpes ahí. Ya, se acabó.
Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance
Bien.
without.
¿Estamos bien?
And there's the bell to start round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken,
Se
why
gancho le
change
entró
it?
full.
An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Epa.
That counter shot lands. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them?
Bien.
He threw the hook, didn't land. And this
Epa, pero
goes down.
solo me dio un puño y ya
It's a good thing we can watch
me
that all over
tumbó, no tiene sentido.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nada, paila. Pero si no me ha golpeado tanto el cuerpo, no entiendo.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum,
Hemos empezado
and do
tan
this
bien, no
over
entiendo.
and over and over again, they've got it.
Y no sé por qué mi luchador sí queda súper afectado y los rivales no.
There's a counter shot.
Ahora está re lento, ya no camina
10
bien.
seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
No tiene sentido este juego a veces, la verdad.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. And there's the bell to start round three. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head
Pero,
right.
marica, lo que se le dice, hijo de puta.
Good counter punch. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. They have no respect for each other's punching power.
Bien, ¿eh?
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Bien.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Off the charts action from both
No,
of
pero
these
¿por qué le
fighters.
pega tan duro con un golpecito de mierda? No tiene sentido.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Me está dificultando. Me va ganando por 2, por lo que me noqueó. Pero yo le doy un golpe y el otro huevón no sigue.
Swing and a miss with the jab. These two were made for each other. What a massive upset this would be.
Okay,
We've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. Incredible work rate. Holding nothing back here in the round.
Estamos cerca de tumbarlo y no lo tumbamos. No tenías que haber tumbado para recuperar puntos. Pero no se pudo. Bastante mal.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
On to the 5th we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Bien.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
Bien.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice job to block that uppercut. Nice
Cada vez
counter
el
shot.
golpe al cuerpo me jodió.
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this
Pero
round.
otra vez, pero le estoy dando que se proteja, gran mal parido.
Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
No se protege el fucking cuerpo. No hay que se proteja y no se protege. No, vamos a perder esta pelea por puntos, increíble. Si no me baja el golpe es al cuerpo.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until
Otra
then,
vez,
keep
¿sí?
doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Este cuerpo mal parido.
time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't find a home with that jab. He just misses with that jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Fallo por la puta cuerda, otra vez se enreda con la cuerda todo el rato.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard.
Porque te deja ese gran parido.
His stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Ah, no tuve la oportunidad de darle.
Well, the cut man's got
Nada,
some...
baila. Está perdidísimo.
And there's the bell for round 7. What a round we just saw. Let's see what we've got in store for us here.
No, me está ganando por demasiados puntos.
How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Hook misses.
Pero le golpe yo, como no detiene el puño. Cuando yo sí lo hago, ahí se me detiene todo.
Stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. A lot of effort being exerted here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute.
Las cuerditas de los dedos.
That jab misses. That hook was off target. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That cut is going to cause some serious problems.
Cornerman, get your job done, do it right.
Ah, perdidísimos. No hay nada que hacer.
Round
8 de 10.
And we're off again. They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
What a round. I'm exhausted. They must be absolutely shattered. What could you tell a man when he comes back to the corner? You need the instructions to be simple, precise. Don't befuddle them because they're just shattered.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't find a home for that jab.
Y es que no lo puedo noquear porque no ha caído la primera vez.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Lucky that hook didn't score. The referee really thinking about stopping it.
Defendió bien el punto otra vez.
At least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Puta. Ah. Fuimos para bajarlo otra vez y no pude.
There's the bell to start round 9. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us?
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
Punch, counter punch. That right hook won't score. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The right hook just missed. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost?
Pero
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Weather going deep into the gas tank on this round. And he wasn't ready. A very competitive. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising.
ya no puede ver
The
nada.
referee says fight on.
Ah, pero si ya no puede ver.
Look at all.
Último round. Si no lo bajo perdimos.
There's the bell for round 10.
Por 7
They just
puntos
gave
es
us one hell of a
demasiado.
round. Let's see if they'll do it again.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot. And that's the last thing you want.
Nice counter.
No, es que tiene mucho más estamina.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Nice counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The perfect counter. Did you see that? Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is.
Puta, qué
And
weón.
down goes
Así
the
que no.
Meteor. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out, right?
Poco tarde.
Weren't
Si me dan la estamina de noquear, tengo que ir con todo.
Fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he's
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
Perdimos.
What a tough
Ya
way to
ganamos.
lose it
Pensé que
by
iba a
a
perder.
split
Vamos.
decision.
a split decision.
Bien.
How one-sided
Me
is it?
salvó ese
Split
último
decision.
round
Who's doing
bajarlo.
this, Todd? Todd, tell me, come on, talk to me, man. That is not a split decision.
No sé ni cómo ganamos, pero ganamos, me sirve. Dividida. En el primero ganamos 95-93. En el segundo ganamos 97-91 y en el último perdimos 91-97, súper diferentes. No sé ni cómo ganamos, pero me sirve. Yo pensé que había perdido. Me toca pasar una lesión. Nueva Kutman. Que tenemos todos en B. Voy a intentar subir este, que es el último, para que tenga todo en B. Necesito la fuerza, ya la subimos a A. Vamos a subirle la vitalidad, lo que alcancemos. Tenemos un puntico de media. Ya no tenemos lesiones. ¿Qué hay? Están mucho más altos que yo. Vamos a pasar una semana más. Pero una semana más no, sino una subida más de peso y todo esto. A ver qué peleas hay. Peor aún. Menos que me está saliendo de 72. Es mucho más que mi media. En el de 61 toca. Es allá. A ver qué tal nos va. Le di sin querer a esto. Son 10. Nada, pero falla todo el rato esta mierda también. Me toca ir lesionado porque qué más. Bien, vamos allá. Seguí con esta última pelea. A ver qué tal nos va. Está bastante complejo, la verdad. El anterior creo que era de 65 de media. Desde 61. Estamos de estelares. Por eso eran 10 semanas de entrenamiento. O bueno, 10 cositas de entrenamiento.
Catch and shoot. He misses with that straight left. They block the left there.
Bien. Qué buen puño se llevó ahí. Bien, el cuerpo también.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent
Este me devolvió.
watch out for that.
Vamos, entró de una. Solo un golpe al cuerpo y ya. Qué golpa. Es decir, qué golpazo y dije qué golpa. Buen golpe al cuerpo. Tenemos.
He's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
Pero bueno.
Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. Here we go for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out, he's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Yeah.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions.
Casi lo botamos.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Those counter punches have to hurt. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. A perfect counter lands. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Devuelve el cuerpo. Bien, estamos haciendo buenas combinaciones. Se está cansando bastante, está recibiendo buenos golpes. Nosotros también, pero bueno.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Every time they throw a shot.
Pensé que había entrado el upper, pero no.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Bien.
Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have...
Hizo un cortón. Vamos ganando. Pero quiere tener cuidado.
How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. There's a counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
No rest for the weary. Going to punch himself out, though. Holding nothing back here in the round. very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Que sin estamina, pero le había hecho mucho daño ahí.
Pretty dominant round there. And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
God, my motto is,
Se me está
if it's not broken,
protegiendo.
why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. And he misses with the left uppercut. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure. Did you see? And down goes
Bien, al
Valkyrie.
suelo. Vamos, 2 veces al
We see
suelo.
it again.
Uno
There's
con
no
golpe al
way
cuerpo
to
y ahora
when you get
del
with a
uppercut.
shot like that.
I need
Bien.
to see that again.
Bien, 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 bien. Combate muy serio estamos haciendo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Se levanta otra vez. Pesado. Está en el piso.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and
No puedo dar
determination.
estamina.
Maximum respect.
Only catching air with that hook. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
Le hizo más daño al final.
What a huge momentum.
Todo eso va acumulándose.
There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a blossom.
Just missing with the uppercut. The jab doesn't quite connect.
Ay, cómo falló ahí.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. And now going for the finish. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Pero sí me baja. Pero es que estoy fallando todos los golpes, no entiendo.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The referee really thinking about stopping it.
Ah, no, por lo que está cansado no llegó.
Well, he is glad.
Bueno, empatamos esto al menos con ese último.
Here we go. It's round 7. So the fight
Ya me
will
refiero a ese
continue.
round.
How do they turn things around?
Que por lo que estuvo a punto de noquearme me bajan puntos, pero se lo devolvimos.
Be smart, be sharp, Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Counter punching. That hook just can't find the target.
Pues yo lo bajé y de todo y no entiendo cómo va eso.
That uppercut just missed.
Yo le rompí el cuerpo y todo y hasta lo noqueé con un golpe al cuerpo y tengo menos estamina yo.
Whoa, wait a minute! This could be the end!
Era el suelo otra vez.
And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Shot from the guard,
Al fin.
they say. A shot
A ver
from
si se levanta y no tiene... Si está bloqueado o si no se levanta, ojalá. Se vuelve a levantar. Ya debería tener el cuerpo bloqueado.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes a
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure.
Bien.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Both men step back for just a moment. That hook won't score. Beautiful counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Le bloqueamos el cuerpo.
This
Esa es
fighter
la
expending
estamina.
a lot of energy in this round. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. His stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Bien.
How much cardio? And we enter the night. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, they're trying.
Oh my goodness, Johnny!
Bien.
And he's been
Lo
cut.
paró cuando ya tenía energía esta.
And the referee's going to allow them to fight.
Pero me quita todo el ritmo de pelea ahí. Y ahora no va a llegar ni siquiera.
Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they
Look at the swelling.
No le di ni el golpe y ya
And they may
volvieron a
stop this
parar.
fight. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Why weren't they more cautious? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
De pronto si lo tumbamos no se volvió a parar. Pero no supe manejar la estamina que tenemos, que es muy poca.
His stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Bien, se acabó. Muy bien.
They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts. And there's the bell to start round 10. They just gave us a great round. Let's see if they can do it again.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot, and that's the last thing you want.
No entiendo cómo tiene tanta estamina.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. That counter punch caught him clean. They exchanged punches. How about that time counter shot?
Bueno, además ahí lo paramos un poquito porque me está dando muchos golpes.
It's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. That left hook missed. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The defense failed them. And down goes
Bien,
Malcolm.
fuera.
I don't know, I gotta take
Se
another look at
protegió
that.
ahí muy bien, pero bueno. Lanzamos golpes por todo lado de cual le pegamos. Esta sería la tercera o cuarta vez que lo botamos. Vamos, KO. Vamos. Technical KO y un... Ah, bueno, no, mentiras. Fue puntos y luego KO.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win.
Bien. Estamos escogiendo mejor nuestros rivales, que antes no lo estamos haciendo bien. Estamos escogiendo de mucho más media y más complejos. Ahorita lo estamos organizando de modo que pueda luchar mejor mi personaje. Desbloqueamos algo. Reduce el 15% de daño recibido al bloquear. Bien, me sirve. Bien, excelente. Vamos a dejar entonces este episodio por acá. Espero que les haya gustado. No olviden dejar su like, su comentario, suscribirse al canal, que me ayuda muchísimo a crecer dentro de esta plataforma. Lo agradezco de todo corazón. Me recuerdo bajo la descripción de mi canal de Twitch que estamos en directo ahora mismo. Estamos en la búsqueda de los 500 followers, que cuando lleguemos sortearemos unos códigos de Pokémon TCG. Me recuerdo que tenemos un producto en el canal que si les interesa, bajo la descripción van a tener un link de Boxeo, el cual es tienda web o catálogo web en el cual van a tener toda la información de los productos. También recuerdo que en este canal estamos a la busca de los 600 suscriptores, que cuando lleguemos sortearemos más códigos de Pokémon TSG, y también que estamos en un proyecto que son directos, tipo podcast, hablando de fútbol o jugando F66, que si les interesa el tema, bajo en la descripción van a tener ese canal Fútbol Leyendas Studio, ya sean con cualquier yo, ya sea un like, comentario, suscribirse, compartir o cualquier las cosas que se pueden hacer en redes sociales, me ayuda muchísimo a crecer y con lo de ustedes, como llegar muy lejos. Muchas gracias, nos vemos el próximo. Chao, chao, cuídense, que estén muy bien, nos vemos.